Let's start by saying the essential thing, what we want to become, as the vision of a company is what matters most to make a difference. We want to reach the awareness of a top cable producer in Europe, benchmarking our competencies with the international leaders of this industry. We are Romcab, a visionary Romanian company based in Târgu with a competence shaped through 60 years of tradition in cable production and serving customers' needs for cables and corresponding services.
Romania, with its geographical location in southeastern Europe, is in a part that has been very resilient to the economical crisis. If you look at countries like Poland and Turkey, they are nearby and provide excellent export opportunities for Romania. And then, of course, also the infrastructure in Romania itself will require in the coming years investments. Investments that drive demand for cables. Investments that drive need for cables that we are going to provide. Târgu is the home of Romcab, which has 62 years history in cable business. This implies that the cable DNA is in the city, in the company, in the people, in the processes, and provides an excellent opportunity for further development. On top of that, Târgu, combined with the Acatari industrial site, provides a fantastic base for further development. This can be explained by looking into the proximity of the river for cooling water, the good supply of reliable electrical energy, both medium voltage and high voltage, the infrastructure with roads, rails, airports. Last but not least, the expanded human resource base up to the highest university levels. All of this makes Târgu a good site for further development of Romcab.
And here we are today. At these times, when most think only of the present, Romcab is thinking of tomorrow. How? By opening this factory, Acatari plant, representing the first stage of an ambitious project which will allow Romcab to become the greenest and the most modern cable factory in Europe. This will enable us to be one of the top competitive players on our continent.
Why are we having the opening ceremony of the Acatari factory today? Let me explain why. We believe that the completion of the first phase is an exciting moment, and we want to share that excitement with you. The excitement comes from some historical developments. First of all, we see that the traditional solutions for electricity supply with centralized power plants is step by step being replaced by decentralized solutions requiring solar and wind energy. These decentralized solutions need to be connected to the electricity grid. For that matter, the electricity grid needs investment, needs more cables. And Romcab is going to have in its product portfolio the high voltage, medium voltage and low voltage cables that will facilitate the expansion of this grid. But there is more. There is the move of the car industry from West to East Europe. And Romania has been a country that has attracted many car manufacturers and their co-makers with wires, cables and harnesses to come to this country. Romcab is at the heart of those developments, and therefore this step with the new factory is just the beginning of a growth into the future.
As we want to lead an active role in our industry and its development, with this factory, Romcab is upgrading and expanding its production capacity and portfolio in order to meet the requirements of a demanding market.
Romcab is the quintessence, the example of the cable industry, because we are living this crisis environment and we are resetting and reframing the base of the new era. Romcab is actually what was Apple 10 years ago, what was Ryanair 15 years ago, and so on. Against all odds, they became actually the reference point of the industry. Romcab is now a new gravity center. Romcab is the focus of the cable industry and is the new way of managing company. We have new talented people, motivated people, state-of-the-art machinery, all combined together by an open-minded shareholders and open-minded board of directors. We are actually sustaining a new business and we want to be the example of the management and how companies should be managed. We are actually superseding what was in the past and we want to exceed new customer expectations.
Romcab has invested in last-generation technology, implemented ISO standards, and formed a young, dynamic, and engaged team. All of this with the purpose of being the most reliable cable provider.
Utilajele provin de la furnizori consacrați din domeniul utilajelor de producție de cabluri și reprezintă ultima generație de utilaje din această industrie. Investiția de la Acatari completează capacitățile actuale ale companiei, astfel ajungem la o capacitate de prelucrare a metalelor de peste 20.000 de tone de cupru, respectiv peste 5.000 de tone de aluminiu pe an. Continuând investițiile cu etapa a doua, compania ajunge să crească capacitățile la 50.000 de tone de cupru pe an, respectiv la 22.000 de tone de aluminiu pe an.
On the background of a general economic and financial downturn, Romcab is defying crisis with new jobs and investments. With the modernization of the already existing Târgu factory, and now with this important investment we proudly call Acatari plant, Romcab will soon create more than 600 new jobs. That tells a lot about our mission and never-ceasing endeavor to bring Romcab to a higher level. Beyond our promise to the clients and completing our vision of the future, Romcab is just making another powerful statement, that of the responsibility towards the community and care for the environment. Through solar panels, closed-loop water treatment, energy efficiency, CO2 footprint, we are redefining green production in Europe.
Romcab takes its commitment to sustainability, durability, and green seriously. This is why the Acatari factory is the stepping stone, the foundation in our promise to be green. In the future, we will be producing energy through the help of solar panels and eventually distributing it to the community. Natural resources are taken into consideration and used wisely. Water is the best example. We collect it, treat it, and then we reuse it in the technological processes. Electrically powered vehicles will be available and will transport goods around the factory grounds. For Romcab, green means caring for the environment and our products and committing to our clients and our people.
Romcab believes it will be able to become a game changer in the industry. A game changer by putting up green and giving green a new meaning in the industry. Looking at how products are being produced, looking at how the building is created, looking at what that eventually translates to for customers. Namely, an ability in the hands of Romcab to explain to customers how much CO2 their products will have used.
By delivering quality and new competitive products, we're not only assisting but positioned at the core of our customers' business: energy, construction, automotive, telecom, and industry.
În zona extrudării, fabrica are o capacitate de 3,5 milioane de kilometri de conductori izolați pe an, respectiv anual 20.000 de kilometri de extrudare de mantan. Acoperirea acestor capacități poate fi realizată prin utilizarea operațiunilor intermediare de cablare, înfășurare, izolare, derulare, măsurare, unde de asemenea sunt utilaje de ultimă generație. Ceea ce aduce nou fabrica de Acatari în mixul de produse Romcab sunt cablurile de joasă tensiune de 1 kV din cupru și aluminiu, cu secțiuni de până la 70 de mm, precum și cabluri telefonice atât aeriene cât și subterane, cabluri până la 200 de perechi.
În anii de vârf ai anilor 80 realizau prelucrarea a 400 de tone de cupru într-o lună, cu peste 50 de trefiloare deservite de o formație de 120 de oameni. Astăzi aceste performanțe se pot realiza pe 3 utilaje performante deservite de 6 oameni în 3 schimburi.
Utilajele sunt concepute în așa fel încât să permită izolarea cablurilor în diverse materiale, precum PVC-ul, polietilena reticulată, polietilena expandată sau materiale cu emisie redusă de halogen. Tehnologia ne permite utilizarea ultimelor inovații în domeniul sectorizării și compactării, obținând îmbunătățirea proprietăților fizice și electrice ale cablurilor. Totodată, pe lângă productivitățile crescute ale utilajelor, obținem și o reducere a consumului de energie, crescând eficiența. Subliniez faptul că mixul de produse actual va fi diversificat prin includerea în gama Romcab a cablurilor de medie și înaltă tensiune, respectiv a cablurilor optice.
Sunt de 50 de ani în fabrica de conductori pe vremuri, astăzi în Romcab. Acești 50 de ani, sau mai corect spus, jumătate de secol, se contopește ca istorie cu viața mea.
With the vision that Romcab has developed, the ambition, the DNA in the people, the engagement, all ingredients are there to further develop this company. If you add then the flavor of know-how provided by seasoned industrial experts all over Europe, you get a cocktail that becomes unbeatable. So this is why Romcab has an excellent base that also is demonstrated by the fact it has been able to attract the financial means to do further investments, to do developments, and to expand this factory further. This, all in all, makes Romcab the place to be. And people watch it. Romcab is going to play a key role going forward.
Noua fabrică în care ne aflăm noi în prezent, pentru mine constituie un vis împlinit, care întrece toate realizările trăite în cursul activității mele profesionale.
All of these great accomplishments and many more to come are guaranteed by Romcab's visionary management decisions. We are determined to put Romcab on the European industry map as a leading company, for now and for the future.